I'm going to talk about 4 different reasons why XRP might be doing this crazy candle to the upside. I always say big dumb animal, informational purposes only, don't do what I do. If you've been following my channel, you know that I have many shows about XRP, exactly how XRP works, and the XRP ledger, and Ripple, and how they're different, price predictions, hypothesis on why it wouldn't ever change, and then recently some of the changes and things they've talked about, and then some more recent news. So we're going to talk about 4 different things here. First off with Ripple. Ripple started as open coin, 2012. Since then, the main focus has primarily been cross-border payment solutions for big institutions and big banks. Ripple has RippleNet, so banks can do the transfers using XRP. They can use other cryptocurrency, but it's made primarily for XRP because it's so fast and it has low transaction costs. Okay, how successful that's been, no one really knows because they do quarterly reports. They're not public, they don't have to do it, private company. So they put in whatever they want into those reports. And it's never really said the volume of transactions. It's always been kind of speculated what they may or may not be. Now, if you know the price action of XRP, you'll know that it was way back around highs of almost $3, but that was 2018. Then the next time it had some highs, it was around almost $2, but that was 2021. And now it's actually, even though it's been around 50 cents forever, getting around $1. So if over time the highs keep getting lower and it's kind of been stuck at 50 cents for 2 years or so until now, maybe the cross-border payment hasn't been going that great if they've been doing it for 12 years and it hasn't been going crazy. And more importantly, they haven't been shouting from the mountaintops, look how great this is going. Here's our data. Here's how many transactions we've been doing. Okay. Now that's not terrible. This is part of point 1 because there have been other things that Ripple has talked about. First thing is cross-border payment solutions. The second thing is, well, what if it's been used as a currency? Maybe that would make it skyrocket. What if it was used as a store of value, much like a Bitcoin? That could make it skyrocket. What if, and they've talked about other things recently, like RWA tokenization, if they got into that space and people started to use it for tokenization of real world assets. What if, and I believe they call it Ripple custody, if they help use it to store one of Ripple's solutions to store people's crypto, and I guess use XRP maybe as that payment to move things in and out. And also the Ripple stablecoin that they said they're going to launch, the RLUSD. Since the main thing, cross-border payments, I'm just going to say this number 1 issue of all the various things it could be doing with respect to moving the price, since a lot of those were sort of knowns, let's just say that's neutral right now, unless they really start to make headwinds in one of those areas. Here's the second thing. They put out their Q3 report. Now, this came out just recently, and I did an episode about it because there were 2 things in here that caught my eye. And they talk about their commitment to making some changes. And the changes were 2 things: native smart contract features and the XRPL EVM sidechain. And this commitment, if you go over and read it here, expanding programmability, I go all through it in another episode, but essentially they talk about these 2 changes, how they're making them, and they'll come up in 2025. Why do I believe these 2 features are so important? Because they've never said or been in the space of let's compete with the likes of other layer 1s, Ethereum, Solana, you name it. By adding smart contracts, developers can come create dApps on the XRP ledger. And then with the EVM sidechain, for those that are creating dApps on Ethereum, they can now use those on XRPL. And this should be done within 2025. I think, personally, that is a huge positive going forward for them because they are greatly going to expand the utility of the XRP ledger. Okay, that's the second thing, huge positive. Third thing, the XRP lawsuit, which everyone has been talking about for a very long time with respect to keeping the price down. Some more positive news has come out. There were essentially 2 different cases, and there have been more recent positive outcomes for them. Also, as you know, because of the new administration coming in, Gensler from the SEC, who's been pushing this, or who knows who's been pushing it, trying to go after crypto, particularly XRP, he's either going to step down, it looks like, that's what they're talking about, or be fired. It's one of those situations where, I quit. No, you don't. You're fired. You can't fire me. I quit. You can't quit. I fired you. Who knows? Looks like he'll probably be gone. So for the third thing, I think that is a huge positive, and one of the reasons it's really been moving recently, because for those that believe those cases in the SEC have been causing problems, which has been keeping the price down, the price action down, well, this could make it take off, and that's probably one of the reasons it started moving. And if that happens for the next 4 years, and maybe longer, we maybe have a very positive administration when it comes to crypto and XRP. So that's the third thing. Huge positive, in my opinion. Lastly, which I think really made it take off, is the fact that there was some rumors that the Ripple CEO and Trump may be meeting. It says here, rumors of Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, having a meeting with Trump surfaced after the CEO of Ripple liked a post by so-and-so that mentioned the meeting. Although Garlinghouse did not explicitly confirm the meeting, his engagement in the post was interpreted as an endorsement of the claim. Who knows? But they're talking about the possibility that maybe he's had some discussions, the CEO of Ripple, with Trump. That is the fourth big positive thing. Let's look at the price action. This is Saturday, November 16th in the evening. I think by the time this is edited and uploaded, it'll probably be Monday morning. You might be watching it on the 18th, so who knows what the price will be. But $1.12. Last time Ripple saw $1, which would be here, is December of 2021. Quite a while ago, 3 years ago. And now it's up to $1.12. Not sure what it'll be when time you're seeing this, but that is a heck of a spike with a doubling in price, a 2x in a short period of time. I've said before I saw the 2025 changes, which I think are a big deal with smart contracts and the EVM, I thought with everything moving, if it still had some SEC pressure and whatnot, we'd be happy. I'd be happy with a 2 to 4x if I could get it. If it went to $2 from 50 cents, I'd be ecstatic. So who knows with these new changes coming up in a new administration, where it's going to go, I have no idea. I've got other videos that show predictions. I think they're a little out there when they're talking about thousands of dollars. But for those of you that like to watch, why am I looking at these four things? Because to me, I like to have metrics around all of the crypto that I own so that I watch those metrics. Are they going to execute? And when it comes to those changes in 2025, are those going to come to fruition? Are they going to make progress? Is Garlinghouse actually going to be meeting with Trump, or did he actually meet with Trump? What's going to happen to SEC chairman? And what about all these other things they've talked about, like using the XRP ledger for tokenization of real-world assets? These things are on my watch list for XRP, so I can follow to see when I think I should sell it or hold on to it. Hope we can all make generational wealth together with crypto. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.